He ignored it. He ignored terrorism for months when maybe we could have done something to stop 9/11. Maybe. We'll never know.
I really don't remember, Commissioner, whether I discussed this with the President.
And I ask you whether you recall the title of that PDB.
I believe the title was Bin Laden Determined to Attack Inside the United States.
That should have been the first item on the agenda, and it was pushed back and back and back for months.
Well, deep in my heart, I know the man's on the run if he's alive at all. And who knows if he's hiding in some cave or not. We hadn't heard from him in a long time.
The closest U.S. forces got to public enemy number one was just weeks after the president's Bin Laden dead or alive ultimatum.
There's an old poster out west, as I recall, that said, "Wanted, dead or alive."
According to a first-person account of a Delta Force leader in the new book, Kill Bin Laden, American soldiers were within 2,000 meters of Osama, only to pull back from an assault in favor of airstrikes. As the world knows now, the airstrikes did not get Bin Laden.
He's the ultimate parasite who found weakness, exploited it, and met his match.
But reluctant to commit its own troops, the U.S. allowed Osama bin Laden to escape from the Tora Bora Mountains.
So I don't know where he is. Nor, I just don't spend that much time on him, Kelly, to be honest with you. I'm more worried about making sure that our soldiers are well supplied, that the strategy is clear, that the coalition is strong.
You and a few other journalists were in the Oval Office with the president, right? And he says catching Osama bin Laden is not job number one?
Well, he said, look, you can send the 100,000 special forces, that's the figure he used, to the mountains of Pakistan and Afghanistan and hunt him down, but he just said that's not a top priority use of American resources.
And, again, I don't know where he is. I repeat what I said. I truly am not that concerned about him. I know he is on the run. I was concerned about him when he had taken over a country.
Finally, last week, I determined that we had enough intelligence to take action and authorized an operation to get Osama bin Laden.
If I knew precisely where he is, we would take the appropriate action.
At my direction, the United States launched a targeted operation against that compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan.
Why is he at large? Because we hadn't got him yet, Jim. That's why.
After a firefight, they killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.